What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Cars with Ben, and in today's video we have the brand new GTA update. So if you are new here, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk you through everything on the update, all the new cars, all the new races in the Los Santos Tuners update and DLC, and there's been a lot of Japanese cars specifically added, so I will go through all of that and cover it on my channel. Let's go. So we've got 4 new cars on Legendary Motorsport, as you can see, all ranging from 1 million to about the higher end of 1.8 million. And some of them can be unlocked with a lower price. Here we can see 3 awesome Japanese cars, which is the Enus Euros, which is a Nissan Ps13Z, retailing at the lowest of 1.3 million. And this is very well modelled. I really like this, and I'll probably pick one of these up to do another video on it. We've also got the RX-7, which is another ZR350, and this awesome car. Can't wait to do that one. It looks amazing, and again, really awesomely modelled, and cars that we've been asking for a very long time. The Jester RR, the Toyota Supra 2020 model, another car that's been added into the game. So I'm really looking forward to what we can do with these cars, and in the Tuners update there's a lot of customization available. Up next we have the Obey Tailgater, which, if you haven't been able to tell already, that is an Audi RS4 4-door, so that looks really cool, really well modelled, and I suspect its top speed and stats are looking fantastic, with its acceleration sort of in line with its 4-wheel drive launch system. So yeah, we've got a huge range of cars already, with 4 available to us on Legendary Motorsport, as you can see here, and I think they are all pretty much lifelike versions of the real cars. So very happy with that so far, and I'm sure there'll be more to come as the update rolls out. As we've already seen, there's been plenty of cars updated in this update. So let's move on to Southern San Andreas, where we can have a look at some of the vehicles that are also added there, because they typically add more there at the lower price. So right from the off, we've got 6 cars on Southern San Andreas, and that is fantastic. All but 1 is Japanese and 1 is American. So we've got the Vapid Dominator at the top, Dinka Rt 3000, the Volcano, Karin Coleco, Anis Remus, and the Karin Futo Gtx. All amazing cars and mostly Japanese cars, and I think we can tell what they all are if you're a car enthusiast, that's for sure. So let's jump straight into the first one, which is the Dinka Rt 3000 retailing at 1.2 to 1.7 million, which is a hell of a lot of money, but I think you know what this car is. It is the Honda S2000, the legendary S2000 that everyone loves. No one really hates that car out. So the Dinka Rt 3000 is, of course, the Honda S2000. It looks fantastic. They've really modelled it very well. I don't think it looks like anything else, so it doesn't mistake for anything else. So there's definitely a hell of a lot of power in that thing, and it looks like it's going to be an excellent car to customize, and a lot of ability to put a huge wing on it, that sort of thing. Massive mods, which is going to be great for the Tuners update. Next up is, of course, the Warner Volcano, which we've had a similar car before, if you recall, the 4-door version, but it's just more of a pickup car. So that was an interesting one to be added, more like a Mazda pickup. Now the Coleco GTF, which is, of course, a Toyota Celica. Now this is a really cool car. We've seen it on a lot of the pictures, and it's really expensive, retailing at 1.5 minimum. So you're going to need a lot of money from GTA, but they have been giving us millions of dollars each month, and of course we've got the shark cards just to make up for it. Moving on to the Anis Remus. As we know, if you do not know, this is a Nissan Ps13, a car that not many people know about unless you're in the JDM scene. So, it says bow down to your presence of JDM nobility. The dynastic prowess of the Anis Remus is a powerful thing. So it looks like it's going to have a lot of power. As you can see, it's got 4 out of 5 bars, and it's looking like it's going to be a really cool car to use on tuning and go into car meets on GTA. And it's more of the cheaper price at 1 million, so that's not too bad, but obviously every single car you've seen so far is a million, so it's just something to be wary of. Next up is the Karin Futo GTX, another car that we've also had in a similar way. Obviously we've had the Karin Futo. This is more of a sort of slammed, sort of lower back end coupe version, whereas before it was more of a longer back end with the rear. I'm not sure how they've changed this, but it's strange because it's almost a car we've already got, but they put it in for 1.2 million. So again, I'm interested in that one, but that's cool. And then of course we've got the Vapid Dominator GTT, a car we've had again similarly before, but the old style, which is the muscle car of the Mustang. This is the only American car we've had so far, so that's really cool. I don't know what they're planning to do. I think they're going to add more trucks and American cars as we go. They've just sort of given us the JDM cars for now. And so that is pretty much everything that we've got at the moment. As you can see, there's a hell of a lot of cars to go off. So let's jump straight into the start of the DLC. If you haven't already seen it, I'm going to preview it and just talk through it as we go. So I'll let it play, and if you are interested, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Just let me know what you're thinking as we play this. So as you get started, you have to go further south of the map near the docks to a warehouse where the DLC actually starts. And then you'll note that it is a pretty big warehouse because it kind of needs to be for the meat. And in there is a huge car park which we've never been able to access before, just for this pure DLC. They've probably been keeping it quite silent. But here is the opening scene. And you can see so much already. There's so much customization. You know, we've got the Supras, the RX-7s, the Anus, or in real life, the Ps13, the Lancer Evos. We've got even the American cars, some of the minivans. Everything you see there is customized and it looks amazing. So do apologise, there is my character not looking as great. You've got the Ford Focus in the background. So much customization. Everything here is really customized. It is pretty much like the import-export DLC, but with just more in it. So I'm super excited to be able to get into this and start making more footage. And here we've got Benny from Benny's Garage for the Los Santos Customs, driving a muscle car. So they've really gone for a variation. We've not just got Japanese cars all through across the board. So it's also going to cost you 50k to enter. So it's not a huge amount. So that's fairly reasonable considering it's not a business, or it won't cost you millions to just buy in, which is great for, you know, people who want to just jump straight into this. A fairly cheap DLC, really. All it's going to cost you is just buying the cars and the customization. What's great about this is there's also loads of unlockable clothing, there's new races, new wheels, libraries, trade prices, as we've seen, special contracts, assistance in the contracts, so I don't know what that'll mean. There's also a spare racing circuit, like a little test track you can use. Effectively, it is still racing, which is at its core, but they just put more detail in and made it look a bit more cooler. And here we have what appears to be the RS4 with, I believe, a character I feel is taken from Fast and Furious. I feel like that's Tej. I'm sure that, if you want to comment down below, let me know, because he just says, I recognise your face. I feel like it's a bit of a cameo. I mean, come on, he's Tej from Fast and Furious, from the very first one. It is absolutely, that's ludicrous, absolutely. Also, another thing to note, that members also get access to 6 new kind of rides, a shared mod shop for customizing your vehicles, and watching others as they modify. So you can actually watch others modify if you don't know already, which is awesome. There's also a merch shop and a prize ride. So there's a lot going on in this section. I really like the colours, and just everything that's popping at me right now is awesome.
Some serious shit. Gonna need a crazy ass wheelman and someone to run it. You down for it, Hal?
Oh, you know I got that ticket last week. I ain't trying to lose my license. Hey, what about you, Ken?
So this is pretty much the intro, guys, and what I'll do now is I'll walk around, show you all of the cars, the area, which is, I didn't know you could do this. This has really got me excited and pumped. Let's go and have a look at what's in the area. There's so much to look at, which is amazing. So let's go and do that right now. So straight away we have footage to be able to walk around and have a look at the cars. So there's a lot of cars on display here, loads of things we can see. Get a bit of inspiration, really. Got some of the GTRs, we've got some muscle cars, we've also got a load of the Anus on a truck, back of a truck, which we saw come out a few months ago in the last update, so that's now being used. We've got modified Corsas, we have Evos. So here's some of the new cars. You've got a Porsche 911 which hasn't been released yet, so that's also going to be exciting when it comes out. Some of the modified versions already, so this has really got me excited for what's in stock for the game. And as we can see here, you can see some more donk vehicles, a Corsa with huge wings, some hot rods. So yeah, once you get into this bit, you'll love it because you get to see other players, you get to see their cars, and you get to see a whole lot of things that are going on within this little parking sector or garage. So this is what I really enjoyed about it, and hopefully it will come with a bit more excitement along the way. So just before I leave things for this video, because it's been already a very long video, and I appreciate if you've got to this point, I'll just show you a bit of the race that you can enter. So it's really all the modded cars that you just started with. So you can pick out of any of the DLC cars. I'm not sure if you can pick any of your personal cars from before, pre-hand, but this will then go into the races. So as you can see, they're pretty much standard street races, which you'd expect from like a tuners update. And it's nothing new. This is nothing new that I want to point out we've seen before, but there's just more at stake with prizes and customization. So I think that's what they're trying to go for with this, and they really wanted to centre it around the vehicles themselves as opposed to just a race. So hopefully there'll be more exciting content. I can't wait to see what they do with it, and that'll be just great for playing this game. As you can see, I'm using the 370Z, and it's not too bad, or the NS Euros as they've called it. I think it's a really cool car, and it just sits really well on the game, and they've just done an excellent job with it, unlike some of the past cars. So that is pretty much everything that you need to know about the update for today. Hopefully it's been useful. If you do like this video, do leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the update, whether you're going to be playing it. Let me know what cars you want to buy as well, and that's going to get me super excited for the future of this game and the update. And I'm going to carry on making some videos on customization, so stay tuned for that. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.